Today I'm going to explain the result manager Neoload. So in order to do that, as usual, we will record a script. So for creating a script, what you can do is, so in order to create a script, just start recording. So you will give that script name here. User living. So the browser you have selected here is Internet Explorer. So once you click on that button, what it will do is it will open a browser. Just observe what happens. So it will open a browser. So first I will give the command. Sorry, I will give the translation. This is my URL. So it will redirect our URL. So as it is a secure, so I will click on this. Now what I can do is click on docs. So after click on video. So after click on that, stop the recording. So once the recording is done, the first page, whatever after post recording, the first page will be displayed. It will show the list of URLs or post, we can call it, and click on next. After it will show the think tank, click on finish. Now the script is recorded successfully without any errors. So now what I can do is you can expand the script. So go to the operations. So before going to operations, you can validate the script. So validation means just we will take a confirmation from the script that it doesn't have any errors before going further to run multiple users, like a smoke test. So just observe what happened. Click on start checking. So you have seen the different options over here. What is the time? What is the action that it will perform? What is the response code? So coming to the response code, we have a different type of HTTP status codes. That way we can call it as a response codes. That is 200, 304, 500 server. So the user path is validated successfully. So what I can do is I will create a operations over here. So click on operations. So give the operation name. Uh, so here you will give that one movement 100% and one time by iterations. We'll give that 5 iterations. Now what you can do is here once you have given that you can save the script and click on this button. So now it will start it to execute the test. So guys, please observe carefully for this test. Once the test is over, we will discuss what are the components or what are the things that we observe. So basically there are different tabs over there: scenario, runtime overview, runtime graphs, runtime errors, and runtime users. So users means you can understand how many users that we are given is our users is 5 users that have given. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instance means iterations. So this is the road generator name. What is the start time? What is the user path name? And what is the action that they are performing? Now the 5 users are running now. So basically when you go to the scenarios, it has given that, sorry, scenarios, it will give the scenario information about we want to run the test with the iterations or what are the road generator names and what is the ramp up constant or ramp up ramp down. These are the things enumerated and iteration numbers. So when you go to the runtime overview, it's like design tab in controller. Basically, it will give the scenario name and what is the start time and what is the end time, what is the total throughput. Throughput, you know, what is the throughput? Number of the data that we are receiving from the server, any particular point of time. So once you send a request, obviously response will become along with data. So this is called throughput. So total errors, what are the errors? What is the average response time? What is the average response time for pages? So pages contain a different request. So it will give the separate. It will give the response time for pages as well as this request and average. What is the average throughput? What is the current response time? Other things. So CPU load. So CPU utilization also it will have given. So this is, and what is the controller? So basically by default controller is by default installed with load generator. There is no separate component will coming with the load Neoload. So when you will see that the test is running, the graph that we will see is the response time graph, how the response time is. And here when you go to the runtime graphs, so we have seen 1 minute different tabs. So after ran the test, it will ask to copy the results into the analysis manager. Just you can give the copy, then it will. So you can see the same results in browser. There is one option that we are going to know. And second one is it is a summary tab. Summary tab we have already seen what is the name, what is the project name, what is the scenario, what is the road policy, and what is the duration, how much time does it, what are the host means what is the SZ name, what are the total pages, total request. So when you click on browser, the browser itself also open the same information. What is the total throughput, average pages, average request response time, average page response time. This is also important. Average throughput. So coming to this left side at the top, you can see the result summary, statistics summary. Statistics means this is the main statistics: total throughput, total action errors, and top 5 average response time. What are the pages that you want there? So it will take that average response time is 0.875 seconds user path and errors if you want to or spots. This is also one of the important feature in this errors or spots. So response times and transaction time. If you want to see the transaction wise, it will also give the transaction. All pages, all user pages. What is the 90%? I think here also 90 average 90 standard deviation and other things. Education content servers. We will also give the server name. So this is our server. That is host name. What is the port that we are running? That pages. Monitors. Control user. This minimum average. These are the monitors. Network and graphs information. Throughput graph. This is a throughput. Request per second. How many requests? Average response time. So this is the information that we gathered from the analysis manager. This is the results manager. Logs. If you want to see the log, can also see the row.